When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're...
Hi, every friend. How are you today? I'm back in my car again, of course. I don't know why I'm always in the car, but I am. So this time I turned my car the other way so that the sun wasn't blinding from the window. So hopefully this angle is a lot better and I'm coming in a lot clearer. And just want to do the vlog. I just got off work, so I just wanted to talk about the detox I've on. I touched on it before and I did not go into full detail, but now I will. It is called Dherb. I had never heard of it before, but there's a girl that I know that I used to work with who looks amazing, and she maintains her weight. She lost some weight and then also maintains her weight using this. And she's also vegan, and I wish she still lived here and worked with me so I can have her doing this with me, but we're doing it together, but she's in Texas. So we just text each other and check in and say, hey, are you still doing it? Are you still on the wagon? How are you doing? And I give her some recipes and she'll give me some recipes. But it would be nice if she was actually here, because like I said, I don't have too many people here doing raw vegan or even just vegan. Anyways, let me get right into the Dherbs. I don't want to talk too much. So send me the link. I found a coupon for it. Definitely want to find a coupon for it because it is not cheap. They do sell it on Amazon, so if you want to do it on Amazon, or if you want to read the reviews on Amazon, because I like to read the reviews before purchasing anything. Also, most of the negative comments on Dherbs I'm going to go over, because most of them are negative because they didn't do their research first. Do your own research on this detox first yourself, this cleanse. I did my own research, so I knew what to expect. So that's why some of the comments or reviews that I saw, them complaining about certain things, saying they didn't know. I'm like, why would you buy a cleanse or some kind of product, or even if it's herbal and even if it's clean, you still should read on it before you purchase it, especially since it's expensive. And you know, they're complaining about things that are listed on their website, and they're saying, oh, that I purchased it before they even told me. I was like, it's right on their website. So why didn't you read it first? That's what I don't get. So I'm going to go over a few. I wrote some stuff down on my book. My favorite color, as you can see. Here's my purse. And then I have another book. Here's my other book that I write in at work. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with this color. Anyways, so first thing I want to mention is on this herb. Now, you have to be raw vegan to take this cleanse. I was already planning to become raw vegan, and that is the reason why my friend suggested it to me, because she had already been talking about being vegan or raw vegan. And so with her talk about different benefits, and I would talk to her parents. I was at one of her parents' house, and we talked about it with them, and they were thinking about going raw vegan, and they just got me curious about it. And I was like, oh, I could do this. You know, I've done pescatarian before. I was vegetarian before. My dad was vegan when we were growing up. So it's not like something that I have not been exposed to. So it should be pretty easy for me. Oh, but anyways, if you do the Dherb, you do have to be a raw vegan during the time that you take these pills. You don't have to stay raw vegan for the rest of your life. But during the time that you take these pills, if you're not raw vegan, you must be raw vegan with this. Especially if you want to get the full benefits of the cleanse and also any weight loss benefits. Because you will lose some weight if you do it right, but the detox is not, the purpose of the detox is not to lose weight. It is actually to cleanse your body, and this detox is so good that it will actually get rid of parasites and any worms or anything you have, any toxins you have. It's going to come out, and I'm going to go over that in detail in a minute. The other thing, that the number one complaint on Amazon was the amount of pills you have to take. You do have to take a lot of pills, and I hate taking pills. I have so many vitamins that I don't take off. I mean, I take them, but I don't take them regularly like I should, because I just hate taking pills and I can't remember, and just all these different things. But Anyways, the amount of pills you have to take is 30 per day. Yes, that is a lot. I know it's a lot and it sounds insane. It sounds crazy. Why are you taking 30 pills a day? But I will take 30 pills if I know it's beneficial and I know it's working for me. And I know that extra light, oh, it went off. And I know that it's, you know, like I say, like it's working and it's beneficial and it's doing what I'm hoping that it will do. I don't mind. I paid for it. I'm just gonna take it. I'm not gonna waste any of the pills. You can, the 5 pills you have to take during the exercise, just take 5 pills 6 times a day. So each one of these little slots are 5 pills. You can't open up all 5 pills and put them in a juice or water or a smoothie if you to take them all at the same time if you don't want to swallow the pills. That is an option. I did read it up on the website and they said that's just fine to put it in juice and water, swallow around, but the taste may not be pleasant. I haven't tried it, so I don't know exactly what it tastes like, but they did say the taste may not be pleasant, so you may not want to put it in a drink or juice or water, but you try it and see if it's better for you that way. Number 3, my experience for the first few days. So I forgot to look at the calendar. So Sunday will be 14 days. This coming up Sunday. So that makes today day 12. So I'm on day 12. And the first 3 days were, I don't describe it. It was shocking. Cause TMI, okay, this is a disclaimer too for any guys that don't want to get gross, or any girls who don't want to hear anything gross. I'm going to talk about some things that may seem gross, but it's bodily functions, bodily fluids, it's human nature. We're going to do it. Everybody does it. So I'm going to talk about it only because I want you to know, if you're considering this, I want you to know everything that you need to know or you should expect. Everybody's body is different, so you may not react to this the same way I did, but in general, you should expect some of the same things. How you react or how much waste comes out depends on how you ate before you start this cleanse. If you ate burgers and pork and cheese and junk food and cakes and candies and especially sodas and anything gassy, it's going to make this cleanse more difficult for you. You're going to have a little bit more cramps, not painful cramps, but you're going to have a whole lot more coming out. You're going to experience more detox symptoms than anybody else that probably ate clean beforehand. 2 months before I started this cleanse, 2 months ago, I went to Michigan and had a colonic done with my favorite girl. And so I had a colonic not too long ago. So I felt clean, and then I didn't eat completely clean right beforehand, but I don't eat a lot of junk food normally anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I think I ate pretty much seafood the whole week before I took this cleanse, and then a lot of juices. I do juice a lot. So I do recommend that if you eat a lot of junk food before you take this detox, to do like a 3-day juice cleanse. That will help alleviate some of those issues and make the cleanse a little bit more easier to deal with. In my first 3 days, that first day, I ended up taking 3 days off of work because I just had a feeling that those first 3 days were going to be the strongest. And I don't know what to expect, and I don't want to be at work dealing with whatever I'm going to have to deal with. And I want to be at home and be comfortable. So, the first day I took the pill, within 2 hours, I was running to the bathroom. I do have to say, depending on the pill. So the morning one gives you about a 5-minute warning. The afternoon one, and it's like 4 of these pills, I get no reaction. Nothing happens. I don't know which one it is, but the one very first thing in the morning I take, within 2 hours, I'm in the bathroom, maybe even an hour and a half. And then one of these ones in the middle, it's one of the ones down here. I take that one right before I go to work. And as soon as I come home, I'm running in the door and I have to use the bathroom. Those first 3 days, so much came out, and I'm trying to explain this to you without it being completely gross, but I mean, so much came out, you guys. And I remind you, I had just did a colonic, but so much came out that but so much came out, it almost filled the bowl up, the toilet bowl. Literally, it was so much, and I was like, goodness. I mean, goodness, like it must have got all the nooks and crannies of my digestive system, because stuff came out I ain't never seen before. And I was like, if it would have even put one more inch in there, it probably would have been kissing my behind. Like, I'm sorry, not to be gross, but it would have been. And I turned around and looked, I was like, oh my, I was like, okay, not much more could come out, right? Then later that evening, about the same amount came out. Like, it was almost full. And I was like, is the toilet going to be able to flush? I was like, my toilet's not going to be able to flush. But it flushed, because it was mostly, it wasn't solid. So I say flush it first before you put tissue in there. I'm so sorry. But yeah. So, it is nice to have the little 5-minute warning. When I say you have 5 minutes, don't try to push it. You won't be able to hold it, okay? Like, you have 5 minutes. So if you're at work and you're on a phone call, you're on a conference call, you're with a customer, you need to end that conversation and get to the bathroom. Because especially if you're in an area where you have to use a public bathroom or you have to use a shared bathroom, I like to take the time to Lysol the toilet and clean it off, and then I have my poopery spray that I'm spraying. It takes a couple minutes to, prep the area. And fortunately, I'm in a private, secured building, so the public can't get to our restrooms, and our building is pretty small, so it's not a huge amount of women using the bathroom. But I still like to prep my area before I use it, and when it's not my own toilet. So give yourself a couple of minutes to put the paper down, because once it goes. Like, you're not going to be able to squeeze your bum and hold it in. You're not going to be able to do it. Just letting you know, you're not going to be able to do it. So, and then, okay, within that first 3 days, on the third day, you guys, sorry guys, again, TMI, but my time of the month started, and you guys, I'm not supposed to have my time of the month. I'm on birth control not because I'm sexually active, but because I have some female problems that my doctor had to put me on birth control to help with those issues. So, but I did read on the website that it does clean out birth control, and they tell you not to have sex if you don't want to get pregnant. Don't have unprotected sex during the cleanse, because you will get pregnant, because it stops the birth control. Also, they recommend not having any sex at all, because you're going through a full detox. I mean, stuff is coming out everywhere, and you don't want to share your bodily fluids with another person during this time, because if, say, a parasite is coming out, or toxins are coming out, or poisons are coming out, and then you're just going to put those right back into the other person. So you don't want to do that. So that's enough, but that's the worst thing. And not only did my period come back, sorry you guys, not only did my period come back, it hasn't stopped. It came back on the third day, and we're on day 12. Mind you, it's not heavy. I still do have to wear, it's heavy enough to have to wear something. It's not spotting. It's way more than spotting, especially at certain times. A lot more comes out, like even some clots and stuff. So, I was not expecting that. And thankfully, I still had some feminine products on hand, because I usually keep some in my work locker, and I always keep an emergency pack in my bag, and then I have a stack at home. But I was not expecting it, so thankfully I was at home. So I urge you to take a few days off if you start this, just a few days, just so you can get used to it, you know what to expect, you can get on a schedule. And like I said, this detox gets rid of everything. The other thing I suggest is, because there's so many pills to take and it's so easy to forget, is first download an app to set multiple alarms and time it. Okay, there is a schedule. I left the manual inside. I thought I was going to bring it in. I left the manual. I have the box here to show you guys, but I left the manual in the house. But in the manual, it gives you some specific instructions, and then it also gives you a schedule, and you can alter that to your own schedule. You just want to so I altered mine because I don't wake up so early every day. So on the back, and then when you do it, see if you can see it. Number your slots. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then Not only that, I number the bottles. So this is number 1. So number 1 always goes in slot number 1. Number 2 always goes in slot number 2. And then I also know what time I'm taking each pill. So my first pill I'm taking at 8:30. Second one is 11:30, 1:30, 3:30, 6:30, and I think that's 9 o'clock. So my last pill I'm taking at 9 o'clock. And I usually don't go to bed until around 11:30 midnight. And then I was doing intermittent fasting. I stopped doing intermittent fasting for this detox. And you can't understand that you could take these pills on an empty stomach. I've tried it. It doesn't hurt. Doesn't cause any issues. It's fine. Oh yeah, I have not, because I ate pretty clean before, I did not experience too many painful cramps, or I experienced what you might call discomfort. It's like when you have gas, or when you have what they call the bubble guts. You feel it bubbling. You know, it doesn't hurt. It just feels uncomfortable, and you feel like pressure. It is like when you feel that, that's your 5-minute warning. When you start feeling the you know, and you know, you feel it, you know, bubbling. You know what I'm talking about. Stop whatever you're doing and get to the bathroom. Like I said, do a small 3-day cleanse before you start. Also, another thing to know, there is no refund policy on this package if you open the bottles at all. I think you can open the package, the box it comes in, but you cannot open the bottles at all. Once you open them, so do your research, because once you open them, you cannot return them for any reason. I don't care if it's medically necessary. I don't care if you're pregnant. It doesn't matter. They have a strict no refund policy, so don't even try it. It's not going to work. But now if the packages aren't open, you have 15 days to return them, and they will not pay for the return shipping. You have to pay the return shipping yourself. And you have to make sure you pack all the accessories, because you get 6 bottles. Let me show you. You get 6 bottles. You get this little thing here. You get an instruction manual, and you also get a pouch full of charcoal that you have to drink each night, which I sometimes forget. It's a charcoal powder. You just put it in a glass of water, stir it up. It tastes like nothing. So the water just tastes like water. It tastes like black water. And I've heard they have an awesome customer service. I never needed them because I did my research, so I never had any questions. Their website full of awesome information. If you read through it and take the time, you won't even need answer any questions. They have a huge frequently asked questions section. They have recipe area if you want some good recipes, for if you're just beginning with raw vegan and you need to get some inspiration or some ideas. It's awesome. I am also working full-time, sometimes overtime, while on this cleanse. I only took those first 3 days off. Then I worked 6 days in a row, and then I had 1 day off, and I worked another, like 6 days in a row. So I am working while doing this cleanse. It is possible. It is fine. I only go to the bathroom twice a day. And again, you get that 5 to 10 minute warning. The morning one, I get about 5-minute warning. The afternoon one, I get about a 10-minute warning. You just go. Don't hold it. Don't even try. Do not take any vitamins during this cleanse, because you'll be wasting your money. The vitamins are going to go in and go right back out. So don't even bother with it. You can drink herbal teas while on the cleanse. I drink mine without any sugar or cream. I normally will have my organic coconut creamer and maybe a packet of stevia. But right now, I just drink it without it. I do like herbal teas without the sweeteners and stuff. So I do that. And it does taste pretty good. Or you can just, make yourself fresh juice. It does not, they also on the website do not recommend taking any prescription pills with this detox. Go over it with your doctor, I suggest, first, because if you have medication that you must take, or you cannot skip, this detox may not be for you. You don't want to mix the two, because the detox is for getting rid of poisons, and, over the counter prescriptions are poison. Basically, it's toxins. It's man-made stuff to help us feel better, but the detox is not going to recognize those medicines as anything other than poison, something foreign to your body. So it's going to scoot it right on out, and it may even have an adverse reaction to it, because you're using contraindicated products with each other. So just go over with your doctor. Don't mess around with your medication. Let me see what else I put on here. I'm trying to make sure I go over everything. I think I went over everything. I do like the cleanse. I do see some results. I feel good. I do have some days, but I don't know if it's because of my period starting. I do have some days where I feel like I don't feel bad. There's no pain. I don't have any headaches. It's just, I just feel and I think it's because, you know how because I think it's just the detox symptoms. I really do think it's just because of the detox symptoms. I just feel like I just want to sit at home and be in bed all day. I don't feel like being bothered. And you know, I just feel sluggish. Actually, I don't want to say sluggish because I still feel energetic. Like right now, I'm full of energy, but I don't feel myself, I guess. But I don't feel sluggish. I just don't feel like myself. And I know it's just, you know, some people may get cramps. Some people may get acne. I don't get any acne. I haven't got any acne, but sometimes, because the toxins, when they come out of every pore. They come out of wherever there is a hole to release in your body, it's going to come out. So some people, you know, get, you know, things in their eyes, their nose break. I mean, all these different things are going to happen because the poison is just trying to come out somewhere. It doesn't always have to come out in the toilet. So I do like the detox. I am going to keep going it. I might even do it again. Another thing, I want to say this was $120, and I used the coupon and I got it for $110, I think, with shipping out the door. It wasn't that big of a coupon, but it's better than anything. There is another one I want to try that is $180. It is that's actually the weight loss one. That one's actually, it's for weight loss, but it's a detox and it's supposed to make you lose even more weight. And I saw a lot more reviews on that one, better reviews on that one than I did on this one. But I wanted to start with this one because this one is their original product, and that's the one my friend takes. So I wanted to try it because she tried it. And you know, I'll show you the bottles too real quick. I forgot. So this one is where's number one? Crap, I lost number one. Oh, here's number one. So this one is for, can you see it? Blood and lymphatic system, full body cleanse. Here, or I don't know if you can see it, are some of the ingredients. It's all natural stuff. It said they don't expire because it's all natural herbs. So that's number one. You can pause that if you need to read it a little bit more, but this video is getting super long, but it's an informative one, so I don't mind too much. This one, number two, is for cardiovascular, full body cleanse. Here is the ingredients for that one. That's great. Number three is liver, gallbladder, and spleen. Here is the ingredients for that one. Can you see it? There we go. Okay, pause it if you need to see that one. Here is number four. That is lungs and respiratory. Try to clear up the screen. Here is the ingredients for that one. Okay. That was number four. Where's number five? Number five is kidney, adrenals, and bladder. Which, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Dr. Berg. I love Dr. Berg. He talks about this type of like, you know, helping your kidney, your bladder, and your adrenals. Does help with the cortisol and all that other stuff, which hinders weight loss. So, and stress, it helps with stress. So I listen to him a lot, even though he's all about ketogenic, but you could do vegan ketogenic as well. But I don't want to do all that right now. Let's see. Here's for colon and digestive tract. That might be, no, that's number 6. I'm about to say one of these ones is the one that make it go really hard. And there's the ingredient for that. So if you're interested, if you have any questions, please ask me below. I will answer any questions I can. If I know the answer to it, I will answer. If I not, I'll direct you to the website. I will put a link to the website below. If I can find a coupon, I'll link the coupon below as well, just so if you want to try it. I personally like the cleanse. It is expensive. It did take me, you know, a minute to save up on it, because I have my own set of, I have a budget, and I don't like to go outside of that budget too much, so I saved a little bit until I can get this without going over my budget too much. Anyways, video is super long, so sorry, but try to edit some of this. Thank you so much. I have a few new subscribers. Thank you. Hi, how are you? Thanks for watching. Please stay around, don't go anywhere. Bring your friends, share the video, tweet it, Facebook it, ask them to follow, subscribe if you're watching and you're not subscribed. Hit that like button so that I can pop up in the notifications. You guys are all awesome. I'm loving the vegan community so far. Everybody's been so supportive. I'm feeling good. I don't feel like I want to quit raw vegan anytime soon. I'm going to keep going for as long as possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye bye. I'm getting in the house. I'm so tired. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to go make my favorite dish, which is the raw vegan tacos. I've been pretty much eating those every day. Tried different mixes. I might do a YouTube video on that because I actually love them. I like those raw vegan tacos that I make better than the ones I bought at the restaurant. The video you'll probably see before this one. Okay? Bye!